So you can't get a mortgage, right? You don't need one, right? Try these instead. So there are ways to acquire properties without needing a mortgage, right? Not a lot of people talk about these. Not a lot of people know how to actually do them. And I've done these in volume multiple times. So let me explain. There's three main ways you can acquire property without needing a mortgage, right? Or you can use property as a strategy to make money without needing a mortgage. Okay. So first one is a lease option. Yeah. So I do a full training session on this in the Wealthy Advisor Club, and I teach people this one-to-one as well. It's a creative purchasing strategy where you typically do an exchange with a delayed completion. Exchanging a contract, you're legally responsible over a period of time, and you're legally bound to buy or to sell to somebody else within that period. You collect the rent, you're responsible for maintenance and the mortgage during a period. Yeah, it's a lease option, but you don't need a mortgage to do that. Okay. An assisted sale is typically, again, where you exchange for a shorter period. This is 2 to 5 years. You exchange contracts and you refurbish a property and sell it on at a profit without needing a mortgage, because the mortgage is still, it might not have a mortgage, or the owner has either got a mortgage or they still own it, but you are just refurbing the property and selling it on at a profit so that you can make a bit of profit and they ultimately get the property sold. So if someone's got a property on the market, right, it's been on the market for a while, it's run down, the vendor can't sell it, you could approach them and say, right, I'll refurbish the property at my own cost, but I'll then give you what you want, the 100 grand or whatever you want, and I'll sell it, and anything I make over that, I'm going to keep. It's called an assisted sale. You are assisting the seller with the sale, right? And you're making a little bit of profit on the end. There's angel investment as well. So there are plenty of people, right, out there who have a load of money, but who don't want to do property. You could raise angel investment for the purchase of a property, give the investor a fixed rate of return. So you can acquire the property and do whatever you're going to do with the property, whether it's doing up and sell it, or whether it's doing up and refinance, whatever that may look like. But you don't need a mortgage for that. You don't need a mortgage to do an exchange with delayed completion. You don't need a mortgage to do an assisted sale, and you don't need a mortgage to raise angel investment. Right? They'll sometimes do a charge on the property, these guys, which is the same principle, right? It's just like a mortgage. But sometimes they'll lend you money on a fixed rate of return. So if your mortgage is, or getting a mortgage you see as a stumbling block, it's not. If you want to do property deals, the mortgage is not the stumbling block, because there is ways to do it without needing a mortgage. Okay. So if you like creative stuff like this, creative property strategies, I cover them in detail in my mastermind programs as well as in the Wealthy Advisor Club. There's many ways to do it. There's many more creative strategies that I teach, but these are just three of them where you can get into property and start being a property investor, but without needing all the mortgage and the nonsense that comes with a mortgage. If you like this, it's all covered. Wealthy Advisor Club, 7-day free trial. I'll see you there.